it comes to Dragon Age Inquisition and what's unique in the series, that really starts with the new engine, Frostbite. This is an engine that started with the Battlefield team in Stockholm, Sweden, and it's been close to 4 years now that we started investigating that engine to do and build all of our future games on.
So with the new technology and just the time we've had on Dragon Age Inquisition, we've been able to really increase our ambition level, really get exploration and knit it into the story that we've always been known for.
We in the studio have layered on a bunch of role-playing software on top of that, so all integrated in to make sure that it's not just an FPS engine anymore. It really can do everything we expect of a great role-play game.
So we're really looking for leadership to be one of the primary themes. That goes at the smallest level from leading a party, but one of the central tenets of Inquisition is the Inquisition itself. This is the organization that you found and you lead, and it lets you do things you couldn't otherwise do in a typical RPG.
When it comes to tactical and action combat and the size of the player space we're dealing with, yeah, they're very much larger than before in Dragon Age Inquisition. And there were a lot of design challenges there. You know, when it comes to building great combat with a party as opposed to one individual hero or protagonist, you've got additional things to consider. You've got to think about the landscape and where you're at, what obstacles exist. So for example, you can see an ice wall being cast, and that ice wall may block some opponents, but may be bashed through by other opponents. So you've got to think about these things tactically. Dragon Age Inquisition is very much an open world game. It's a big transition from the previous two games.
Dragon Age has always been conceived of as a world rather than a trilogy or an anthology. So each game is designed to stand alone, but they still knit together in a bigger tapestry.
The previous Dragon Age games were much more focused on a linear story with choices and branches that were important, but at the same time, very much a linear story.
But further, you're going to see the reappearance of characters that have occurred before. We've announced Morgan is a character that appears as a major role, not as a follower, but still a very major role. Liliana, we've had in the demo. You see her appearing. So you're going to see the reappearance of a lot of characters from before, but also a lot of new ones as well.
I can tell you though, there are many twists and turns along the way, and things are not always as they seem. So you're going to get a lot of that in Dragon Age Inquisition too.